Stop right there, pest. Don't bother trying to skitter away. Small as you are, you can't escape my notice. Oh, I have to say that I wasn't expecting that to be your first question. Yes, I can talk, and in a way, my mind is reaching out to yours. You could call it telepathy. Are you going to start screaming again? Please don't. My ears are still raw from all the racket you little things made last night when I arrived. What am I? Who am I, you mean? I am Morgera, and there is only one of me. Ugh, human. I've had a long night. Stop shouting at me. Excuse me? I don't need to explain myself, pest. You tiny things should explain yourselves. Hold still. Ah, not so loud are you now, are you? Not now that you're in the palm of my hand. Don't look down, you're quite a ways up. Do you have any idea how long I've waited to come home? How long I hibernated deep in the ocean, far away from here, dreaming of the day I could finally emerge and return here? And then, after I woke, I came such a long way back to my territory. I found it overgrown with these giant stone hives of yours. Then you started throwing your little fires at me, which I can't hold against you, of course. It's only natural to defend one's territory. But this is my domain first. Back when your kind still cowered in my shadow, I simply took it back. My, you little pests have gotten bold in my absence. I will say, I'm impressed to see how far you've spread across the world. But from the way you seem to flaunt your success, from the way you could berate me for simply reclaiming my home, you seem to think this planet belongs to you. Oh, you have come a long way, what I remember, human. I'll give you that. You used to huddle away at night, dreading the dark and everything that you lived in it. You used to whisper my name with terror and reverence, hiding in my domain so as I may protect you from lesser predators. But as I showed you last night, no, you are not on top. Your friends? The other humans? Well, I can't make any promises. There are so many of you and so many of these little stone hives of yours standing all around me. Fire came at me from every direction. However, I only tried to fight my attackers off. As long as they didn't get in my way, I let the others escape. I am not heartless, human. If your kind shows no further aggression towards me, I will show you none in return. We have had our dispute. I won. That should be the end of it. Human. I know your kind has gotten used to getting in their way, but this is my home. I will defend it from anything that tries to take it from me. Ugh, so many questions. Shouldn't you be groveling or paralyzed with fear? You want to know more about me. What for? Really, you've never seen anything like me. I am the only Morgera, but there are others similar to me. Surely a few of them are still about? No? I should be what? Pest? Physically and biologically impossible. What does that even mean? You humans are everywhere now. Do you honestly not know anything about us? That's strange. How could we have all disappeared? Alright, human, I'll allow your questions, but only because I have questions of my own for you to answer. That seems like a fair exchange. No, the ocean isn't my domain. I didn't want to go so far away, but there was someone I needed to deal with. If left alone, she would have destroyed my territory and much more. She could have destroyed everything. Yes, she was my rival, you could say. She was a bit like you humans, really. Not content to have her own territory. She wanted to spread and control everything to flaunt her dominance and let no one else challenge her. Yes, I hunted her across the world until we finally met in the ocean. There I struck her down once and for all. But it was a difficult battle. I was badly injured, too much so to even crawl back home. I found a crevice to hide and fell into a deep sleep. What did wake me? Something moved past my tomb. It felt more than anything. A strange energy came off of it, sizzling across my skin. It didn't just wake me, it invigorated me, agitated me. When I opened my eyes, I saw a long, tube-shaped thing move past the cave's opening. I was so hungry, so irritated by the sensation. I attacked it and devoured as much of it as I could. A new nuclear submarine? How did you hear about this nuclear submarine going missing? This was the other side of the world at the bottom of the ocean. On the internet. Should that mean something to me? Oh, so it's a way all of you to communicate even if you live at great distance from each other. But how? If you're trying to show me whatever you just grabbed, it's too small for me to see. Can't you just tell me? So, hold on. The information goes through these threads, but how? Do you speak into them? Put something into them? Sure. Whatever you say, I can't follow this. I suppose it's true. If you can talk to each other from anywhere, then you could tell each other about me. Perhaps even coordinate a counterattack. But how does that help you exactly? Your fires did little more than irritate me last night. Oh, you have bigger ones? Well, I have more weapons as well. You're not in the position to threaten me, pest. You're simply warning me? Thank you, I suppose. Can't imagine why you would, though. You had an advantage over me, an element of surprise. Now you've thrown it away. Tell me, why would you do that? Because I can only think of one reason that you would. This is a trick. What are you up to? Why would you not want me to get hurt? You humans have become very competitive since I last saw you, and I must surely be one of the greater challenges to your dominance in a while. It's natural to compete. Nature isn't always a lush garden with room for everyone. Sometimes it's an arena. And right now, little one, you and I are not on the same side. I don't seem evil? What does that mean? Yes, I wanted my rival overstepped. She wanted the world for herself to take everything with nothing left for anyone else. So that was evil of her because it would make everyone else suffer for no justifiable reason. I suppose that makes a kind of sense. So you think when I came to retake my territory, it wasn't evil because I was doing it for a reason and I didn't want to hurt anyone that wasn't attacking me? Well, by your logic, aren't you humans evil as well? You've spread so far, changed the world so drastically. I could smell your fires and your waste from anywhere. There used to be lush forests and rivers here, and now they're all gone, and all the life they supported with them. Did you need to wipe them all out for yourselves? You seemed capable of coexisting peacefully before. I'm not accusing you of anything, little one. I simply think that you're overthinking this. From what I see, you weren't wrong to remove the forests and the rivers to suit yourselves, because those things supported predators which could kill you. They were, in a way, competing with you. Yes, it might have been excessive, and it might have been evil, but I could see the logic behind it. Well, we do what we have to do to survive, but yes, I suppose our feelings will sometimes come into it. Why do you not want to hurt me? None of your friends lived near the waterfront, so that means they'd be safe, and I wouldn't have hurt them, correct? I don't see what difference that makes, but you're welcome, I guess. No, I won't hurt you now. Why would I? What could you do to me? Why would I eat humans? You're so small. I could eat a whole village and still be hungry. Yet your size also makes it difficult to catch. I'd spend more energy than I'd gain. Why do you ask? Well, I'm glad to set your mind at ease. No, you may not leave. That is correct. I did say I wouldn't hurt you, but I also said that I have questions. Where are the rest of my kind? If you didn't even know I existed, what would have happened to them? Yes, they may have been gone into hibernation too. Some of them did battle with the rival of mine, but didn't fare so well. But not all of them. What about the rest? Yes, I suppose you're right. How would you know any of that? How about this then? You help me discover what happened to my kin, and I'll tell you everything about the old world. Deal? More of your weapons. We'd better get to someplace safe for your sake. To my lair, of course. It's underground, where they won't be able to reach us. Of course I'm going into the water. The entrance is hidden in the bay. Now, you aren't going to keep going like this. But keep in mind that I have said nothing about not hurting you. In order to get you there safely, you'll have to ride in my mouth. Don't look so mortified. How many times have I said that I would not harm you? Besides, I. What? It's nothing. I've done this before. It's safe. Are you ready, little one? Well, close your eyes then. That might help. Now hold on.